Yeah, hello, this is Wolfgang Tesla Owners US, and today we do another tour. We're going here in Clarksdale, Arizona, with a little train ride. And you always
hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future.
Yeah, welcome to the Verde Canyon Railroad. So this was built in 1912 to serve the copper mines out of Jerome. Jerome is a little town in the mountains. It was then below ground copper mine, and as you know, Arizona is the copper state, and they needed transportation for that heavy copper. So this is the Sedona area most to do, carried over 2 million passengers since becoming a scenic excursion trail in 1990. So you see some shops there, what you can shop there as well, or have some food. But here is the Verde River Canyon, offers a wilderness of adventures into an area of extreme natural beauty. So you will see that soon. And following the curves of the Verde River, 20 miles up through a red rock canyon full of unusual geologically abundant wildlife, lush greenery and Native American ruins aboard well-appointed vintage train cars traveling through historical trails. Every season offers a different reason to ride this train. The climate-controlled trains runs year around, and also in this year you will see a great train ride, and I will tell you more about the history upcoming. First, enjoy this one and enjoy the ride and the scenery coming in the next few seconds. Yeah, that is the Verde Canyon Railroad. So it's the heritage railroad running between Clarksdale and Perkinsville in the US. state of Arizona. The passenger excursion line operates about 20 miles on tracks of the Clarksdale, Arizona Central Railroad, a short line. So the Verde Canyon Railroad has its depot and headquarters and a railway museum in Clarksdale, about 25 miles south of Sedona. So what was the motive and the power of that? The vintage diesel locomotives, the EMD FP7s, 1510 and 1512, pulling the classic passenger cars, are two of the only 10 remaining in operation in North America. They were originally built for the Alaskan Railroad in 1953 by the Electromotive Division of General Motors in La Grange, Illinois. So the engines debuted in their eagle-inspired paint livery among these rails on the March 8th of 1997 before setting out. Numbers 1510 and 1512 were meticulously renovated with modern features added for safety. In 2019, these prized locomotives were imprinted with an updated paint motive and advanced mechanics. So what was the history of that? The tracks in the Verde River Canyon Railroad runs were opened in 1912 as a part of the north-south branch, linked a copper mine smelter at Clarksdale and the copper mines at Jerome to the Santa Fe railroads. So the Santa Fe railroads are more in the north of Arizona, tracks passing through Drake. The Santa Fe Railway owned and operated the 38 miles branch line from 1912 to 1988. David L. Durbano brought the branch line in 1988 to passenger service between Clarksdale and the milepost 38 Perkinsville. At the milepost 18 resumed in 1919 under the name of Verde River Railroad. Milepost 0 of the AZCR is at Drake, where their lines met at the BNSF railway system. The AZCR tracks to Drake is still used for hauling freight even to the excursus line stops at Perkinsville. Yeah, the excursions involves a 4-hour, 40 miles to 64 kilometers round trip from Clarksdale to Perkinsville and back. Scenes from How the West Was Won were filmed at Perkinsville in 1960, and the routes followed the Verde River, crossing bridges and trestles, and passed through the 680-foot-long, 210-meter curved tunnels. Between the milepost of 30 and Perkinsville, most of the land along the railroad right of the way is the Prescott National Forest and the Coconino National Forest across the river. The railroad carries about 100,000 passengers a year. In 2005, the Verde River Canyon Railroad celebrated its millionth passenger, and the following month was named the Arizona Treasure by Arizona Governor Janet Napolitano. So there is a museum there as well. There's a John Bell Railroad Museum, the part of the depot complex in Clarksdale, housed in an old boxcar, and the museum display rails artifacts and photographs of which came from Bell's personal collection. So if you visit this railroad, then you will have really a great time. We had a great time. The rail cars are very spacious with comfortable seats. You will see that you will have a food basket and some drinks there. There is permitted alcohol aboard. You have open cars where you can step out and see the environment. And if you catch great weather like we did, then you will have a really fun drive. At the end, there the Perkinson and at Perkinsville, the railroad from behind will come up again, and where the train will come up and pull the train in the other direction. For now, I will leave you with some more pictures for the Great Ride, and this railroad did its job of carrying millions of pounds of copper out of the copper state to the main Santa Fe Railroad express lines and carried it all over to the east coast of the United States. Yeah, this was a little overview over the railroad line, and please try to take the same trip. Visit us in Arizona and you will have a great time. Don't forget to visit this one. Have a good one.
Thanks for flying train today, sir.
All right.
Yeah, come back and see us again. We'll do that night train starting in May, from May to September.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, have a good night, guys. Safe travels.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Of course. Have a great night, you guys. You brought me a snack?
So guys, that was it. That was the railroad tour for the 1500 horsepower hybrid diesel electric railroad. So there's a diesel generator there, and the diesel generator then operates the electric railroad, and that is quite some few years ago, over 50 years or so, where they had hybrid already for trains.
Broke the code.